You guys think I don't read your tear-offs? This one says, hey Joel, when are you gonna cut your hair? I ain't ever cutting it, baby. Well, welcome to the Approaching Sunday video series in which we unpack the theology in the songs that we sing. I hope you guys had a wonderful New Year and a wonderful holiday and Christmas and New Year's. And this week I'm going to talk about a new song that we're introducing called The Great Physician, which is a song that I wrote. And the reason that I wrote this song was that I believe a big issue within our culture, especially our Christian culture today, is that we ourselves think we are inherently good to some degree, and that our sin and sinful state, even prior to Christ's intervention, is, it's all right. In reality, though, it couldn't be farther from the truth. As Paul says, we were once dead in our transgressions. Dead doesn't mean partially dead, like zombie, kind of walking around still able to function in some way. Dead, means not getting up. Means there's nothing making this thing alive and nothing within itself making it alive, unless someone else supernaturally intervenes, which is what Christ did to our souls. Christ himself even talks about this, and this is kind of where the theme comes from. He talks about it in Mark 2, and that's what I'm going to read today. Mark 2:17, which says this: when Jesus heard this, he told them, those who are well don't need a doctor, but the sick do need one. I didn't come to call the righteous, but sinners. And the chorus of this song says this: our greatest need to be redeemed was met by you alone. Once doomed to die, now justified. The great physician's own. The great physician's own. Christ in this passage is talking to these Pharisees, same Pharisees that he has called whitewashed tombs, brood of vipers. And what he's essentially telling them is, I didn't come to save people who already have it together, and I especially did not come to save people who think they have it together. I have come to save those who are broken, dead in their sins, and those who have acknowledged that they are dead in their sins and broken. Not the people that don't think they're sick, but the people who know they are sick. I'd rather be sick on my deathbed than healed and now I can live for another 50, 60 years, than live 40 years thinking I'm fine, but then die because I was actually sick the whole time dying and no one said anything. In the course of the song, the greatest need, our greatest need, was to be redeemed. That is what Christ is saying. He's not coming to save people who think they're fine. He's coming to save people who know they're not. And they know what their greatest need is to be redeemed. And they know that it is met in Christ alone. Once doomed to die, all of us are running head first to hell apart from Christ, but once doomed to die, now justified through Christ's sacrificial blood on the cross. And justification is this big church word that means you are now counted as righteous. It is a legal term that God is now saying, as the judge, you are no longer in debt, you are no longer condemned, you are saved and you are justified. Your righteousness is now counted to you. It's Christ's righteousness counted to us. We belong to the great physician. We are his own, and we will always belong to him because we ourselves did not earn our status as his own. Psalm 100, one of my favorite psalms, verse 3 says, we are his people. He has made us the sheep of his pasture. We are his, the great physician's own, and we are no longer doomed to die. We are justified. And so, church, I hope you guys enjoy this song this Sunday. Please, I hope you like it. I hope that we can all rejoice in the truth that we are and will always be the great physician's own, once doomed to die, but now are justified. God bless you guys. See you Sunday.